Welcome to the Life and Reflection iSet video tutorial. Today we are using templates from the Lemon Basil collection and photography by Alicia Ann Photography, which most of you know Alicia from her blog, Project Alicia. Let's start working with the templates. First, make sure you have a check mark at Show Transform Controls, and under Windows, you have a check mark on Layers. This will open up your Layers palette like I have over here. Next, you'll want to select your Move tool and the photo layer in the Layers palette. We're going to open up our first photo. And now you might want to start by resizing the photo, or you can drop it in. Here's how you know what's a good idea to resize the photo to. Coming back to this layer, we're going to Control-Alt-I. That's going to tell you the image size. So we're looking at about 6.3 inches wide. So now we're going to come over to our photo, and again on the keyboard, Control-Alt-I, and here we go. So we're going to go ahead and reset the resolution to 300. And this image right here, this is pretty much how it will come out of your camera, and even after editing, a lot of times you're still going to save it at those large sizes. That way you can have it printed at any size. But for the template, we're going to set it to 300 resolution, and obviously we don't need more than 6 inches wide. So there we go. Go ahead and click OK. And now we're going to hold down the left side of our mouse as we drag the photo over the photo layer. Kind of position it where you think it may go. And then you're going to come over here and place your cursor in between the photo layer and the photo. You're going to right click and choose Create Clipping Mask. There we go. Isn't that adorable? From here, while you still have the photo selected, you can move it around, or you can change the size. Make sure that you hold down the Shift key and that you select a corner of the photo. You never want to resize from the top or a side. Always a corner. It doesn't matter which corner. And you could bring that down if you wanted to show more of your image. Very sweet. Okay, let's move on to the iPhone case. Here's our second photo and our iPhone case. Same thing here. Control-Alt-I on the keyboard lets us know what we're working with. We're looking at 2.5 inches wide, and again a 300 resolution. Let's come over to our image. Control-Alt-I. Let's set that resolution to 300 and change the width to 2.5. And now we're going to come back to the template, select that photo layer just as we did before, and again holding down the left side of your mouse using the Move tool, drag it over the photo layer, come back into the Layers palette, and right click, Create Clipping Mask. And again, position it just where you like it. And now we are ready to go and upload these to Pro Digital Photos. Before we go to Pro Digital Photos, I need to add two things you'll want to change in your template. The first is over here in the Layers palette. You're going to want to change the text there. I'm sure not everyone's name is Jacqueline. So selecting the text layer in the Layers palette and the text tool, just place your cursor then anywhere inside the text, and then you can go ahead and type any name that you need. The other thing is you'll notice in both the iPad case and the iPhone case, the top layer here, it does say delete this layer before printing. So make sure that you go ahead and delete that layer. And now you're ready to save this so that it will be uploaded. And one way that I like to do that is simply Control-Shift-E. That just flattens my image. And now you can go ahead and save it as a JPEG, and I'll meet you at Pro Digital Photos. Alright, so here we are at Pro Digital Photos. You're going to notice on their homepage you can find iPad cases and iPhone cases. Let's go ahead and click iPhone cases. Note that this process that we're going to do is the same exact thing if you were ordering an iPad case. So what you're going to want to do is click the Order Now button. Okay, and then you're going to select iPhone ploppers because you already have yours ready. And then you would want to go through and pick what it is you like. You know, the pearl clear, the brush clear, all that good stuff. The other thing you're going to notice is that there is a vertical choice here. There's also a horizontal choice, and since the template we are using is vertical, we're going to go ahead and click on that. Alright, and now what we're going to do is just follow the steps. So we're going to add our photo as soon as the application has loaded. There we go, pretty darn quick. And as I mentioned before in some of my other videos, I like to just put whatever I'm going to be uploading to a printer, I like to put it on my desktop, but that way I can get it really quickly without digging through my files. Okay, and so I'm going to check mark the iPhone case and click OK, and it's going to load that in there for us really fast. Okay, and now we're ready to drag it over here, and then you could rearrange it, but of course these templates are designed to work with Pro Digital Photos, so you don't need to make any changes with anything over here. So you are set to go. You can just close that, and then you go ahead and click the next step, and then here's where you would choose your options, your quantity. You can ignore all this premium paper, round corners, all that kind of stuff because that is not available for templates. If you have any special instructions, you can go ahead and add that there. Follow to the next step, and this is where you'll just basically review your order, and then you would add it to your cart, and you know what to do from there. Alright, thank you for joining me for the iSet tutorial today. I hope you have an awesome day.